Hi, Mafer, Rodolfo. I'm really excited about this group activity. I love watching movies, especially thrillers and science fiction.
Hi Adriana, same here. I enjoy dramas the most, but I also like romantic films when I'm in the mood. And sometimes I watch fantasy movies too.
Well, I definitely prefer action movies. However, when I was younger, I also like animated films a lot. In addition, I think comedies are great for relaxing after a long day.
Nice. So the teachers say we need to share the most interesting film stories we know, right?
Exactly. And after that, we have to choose which one is the best to present to the class. Let's start.
Okay, I'll begin. I recently watched Inception. It's a science fiction movie directed by Christopher Nolan. It tells the story of a group of people who enter their older people's dreams to either steal or plan an idea. Leonardo DiCaprio played the main character, Dom Cobb, who was an expert in dream invasion. While they were inside the dreams, time moves slower and the dreams go more and more complicated. There was even a dream inside a dream. That cast was incredible. Besides DiCaprio, there were Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Helen Page. I love the special effects. They were truly mind-blowing.
That sounds crazy. Now it's my turn. I watched John Wick last weekend. It's about a retired hitman who tried to live peacefully after the death of his wife. However, some criminals broke into his house, stole his car, and killed his dog, the last gift from his wife. Because of that, he came back to the criminal world and started a brutal revenge. Keanu Reeves played John Wick, and he was amazing. While he was fighting, he also planned smart strategies. In addition, the action scenes were faster and more intense than most movies I have seen.
Wow, so much action. Okay, let me share mine now. A few weeks ago, I watched The Pursuit of Happiness. It was based on a true story about Chris Gardner, a man who faced homelessness while trying to build a better life for himself and his son. Will Smith played Chris Gardner, and his real son, Jaden Smith, acted as his son in the film. I love how emotional and inspiring it was. Chris struggled a lot. He slept in shelters, subways, and even public bathrooms. However, he never gave up. While he was selling medical devices during the day, he also studied for a finance job. In the end, he got the job and changed his life completely.
Honestly, all the movies are super interesting, but in different ways.
I agree. John Wick is definitely more exciting if you love action. The fighting scenes are more intense and realistic than in other action movies.
True, but The Pursuit of Happiness is more touching. On the other hand, Inception seems more original because of the dream idea.
Also, Inception was visually more impressive. The way the city went over itself while they were inside the dream was unforgettable. In addition, the story made you think a lot about reality in dreams.
In conclusion, I think Inception is the best choice for this competition. It's a story that captures attention and leaves you thinking even after the movie ends.
I agree, it's more complex and creative than a regular drama or action movie. Plus, the cast is amazing.
Perfect. Let's choose Inception then. We'll tell the story focusing on how the dreams work, the mission they had, and why the film was so special.
Great idea. Let's practice how we are going to explain it clearly to the class.
Yes, let's make sure we use all the action verbs and adjectives correctly too.